Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy AM coming to you with an unboxing video. Today's a special day. Your boy is no longer gonna be a broke boy because I got the AirPods Pro. I'll be unboxing this bad boy for you in a bit. Check this out, it's AirPods Pro. See you in a bit. Yo, we're back. We have the knife of destiny right here to open up any packages that stand in our way. Shout out to my cousin for giving me this super sharp blade. We got a Yu-Gi-Oh mat out here to let you know that we're legit nerds. Anyways, today's unboxing is gonna be amazing because we got the AirPods Pro. This bad girl we picked up yesterday. When it first came out, so we're gonna do an unboxing for you to let you know what's inside. You're gonna see the contents, what it looks like, and how it pairs up with other devices. So let's cut the plastic. We have the blade of destiny. We're just gonna slice it through, and then, oh, I just found something. I was about to cut open the plastic, but right here we have the knife. So we're just gonna pull this tab up like that. Ooh, 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 and the package just opens up. See that? Pull tab opens, and then you have to pull the shrink wrap off. There we go. It's off. Toss that to the side. Look at the box. Admire it. AirPods Pro wireless charging case. We got the AirPods Pro, we got a wireless charging case. On the side, we have the Apple logo right there. Let you know that it's an Apple product. Pictures of the two pods. Here's the bottom, gives you the serial number and specs. And then we get the back of the box. Here, we shows you what the case size looks like. It's a little bit wider. It's not as small. And then we have the AirPods Pro, not AirPads Pro. Wish there was the Air Power Pad, whatever it's called, that came out, but they didn't make it. Top comes off. Woohoo! And what we have here is a designed by Apple in California. So we can get close to see that. Cool. Pull this out. What we have here is we have an instruction manual. We don't read that because we are gamers. We know what's up with everything. More instructions. Where's the sticker at? Give me the sticker. No sticker. Boo. That sucks. No sticker. We definitely need the sticker, and they didn't put it in there for us. So what we're gonna do is continue with this unboxing. Sucks that they put a sticker in there, but all ends well is well, I guess. So we pull the little pill case out, and it's covered in plastic. So you just pull the tab off, and then you just pull the sucker out like that, and that's pretty much it. Feels like the other AirPad. Why do I keep saying that? AirPod. It was like the other AirPod case we opened up, but it's a little bit bigger, and we're gonna check it out and measure it up with the other one. So what we have here is the bottom of the box. Pull this out, and we're gonna pull that out. Okay, cool. So what is this in here? I guess there's nothing at the bottom of the box. We're just gonna have that there, and then we just have this little thing here that shows you the ear tips. Cool, cool, cool. Look at those tips. Sweet. So we'll just lock it back in place as such and put it right there. We'll have to keep those just in case. And then what we have here is the cable. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So, ooh, we got the USB-C to Lightning. That's nice. It'd been kind of been better if it was a USB-C instead of a Lightning cable, because USB-C charges a lot faster. But if you have this and this, it charges pretty quick too. Just FYI. Pretty cool. Plugs in like that. Plug it into USB-C. You have an iPhone 11. You already have the brick for it. The new AirPad comes with the USB-C brick too. If not, you have to go out and buy a new one. But most stuff has USB-C. I currently have a lot of USB-C plugins, so this will work for me. But I usually just use the wireless right here. Put it on my thing, and it's good to go. Just pull up the device. Wow, it's pretty cool. So it's not as long as the other AirPod, and it is a lot stubbier. PM, come here, bring your AirPods. I'm gonna have her come over and bring her AirPods. I purchased these ones and I gave her my old ones. So I'm gonna do a comparison right here. So we have like a little vent here on the top, on the sides, and we have sensors all over. Unique thing, there's no hole there, but then the little magnetic connector there. Pull this open, and then you just stick this thing inside. Pretty cool, pretty snazzy, pretty dope. Here we have a tip. Look at that. Woohoo! Pops off. It's really unique. And then you can put it back on. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Look at that. Just comes back on, like sucks on really easy. Okay, so here is the other AirPod. This is like the 2nd gen, this is 3rd gen, and these are the Pros. So let's pull this one out and kind of compare the two. Ooh, dropped it. I can't even pick anything up. So what we have here is the Pros. It comes with a little silicone tip that you put in your ear. It comes with noise cancellation and cool new features. This one is the 2nd gen one. This has the long stem. It's a lot different if you can tell, if you can look at it. Very different. 2 unique designs. I know a lot of people on YouTube complain about these ones, saying that it didn't fit their ears very well. I'll tell you the truth. This was like made for my ear. It just comes in, slips in, and I never had a problem with it falling down, hurting, or anything like that. And the music sounded good to me. Most people complain about like, oh, it doesn't sound the best, but like when you have like headphones, I've never found a pair of headphones where it sound amazing. Even like the Bose headphones, I used to have a pair of those. I mean, those were very good and they had really rich sound, but it was still just headphones. The only thing that you would need to get if you want really great sound is like over-the-ear headphones. Those are the best type to do it. And if you get like studio monitor headphones, even better. Gives you a flat sound, doesn't give you a lot of EQ, but they sound as it is intended to be. These, on the other hand, are made for like enjoyable listening. I do like this one quite a bit. I would recommend it. The Pros, I have not tried out yet, but I'll let you know how they feel. Cool. So let's put this one back in and look at the size of the cases. We have 2 cases right here. And they're pretty much about the same size, except for one's a little bit longer than the other, or wider if you want to say, depending. So like height-wise, or I don't know how would you compare them, but like width-wise, it's shorter but longer. And then, but they're kind of like, if you were to like line them up perfectly, it's not that much bigger than the other case. It's pretty much the same size. So if you had that 5th pocket in your jeans, I bet you can still slide this in. Let me just do a quick check right now. Oh, fits in perfectly. So yeah, not bad. So 5th pocket enabled for both of the AirPods. So let's put that one away since that's old, but we're gonna look at these new ones. Pull this one out, and we got the 2 stems. Cool. So dope. So dope. So that is the unboxing of the AirPods Pro. Not the AirPods Pro, but the AirPods Pro. So I'm gonna bring my phone right here. Got my phone right here, and then we're just gonna pair them. But let me put them inside so just make them look cool. Ooh, I just keep dropping everything. These things are quite expensive, and I'm just like letting them fall over the place. Okay, so let's do this. Pairing, see how easy it is. Open this up. I'll get up on my phone. Oop. There we go, okay. We're gonna hold the button, back of the button. Where's that? Right there. Okay. There we go. It says connect. And booyah, it's just gonna connect so easy peasy. It's gonna be good to go. And just like that, you're ready to listen. Gives you a little instruction manual. See that? It says press once on either side to play, tap twice to pause, Hold for noise cancellation or transparency mode. Super sweet. Let's just keep going. Okay, control center tells you about how to activate transparency mode. Okay, you flip this sucker down and you just tap on this. And then it should pull up the UI. I don't know. Oh, maybe because I don't have it in my ears, that's why. And then announcements. We'll just set that up later. Okay, we're done. Pods are 77% charged, case is 79. Sweet, we're ready to go. So that's pretty much it for this unboxing video. We're gonna move on to the next part where I'm gonna give you my initial impressions. It's gonna be super sweet, it's gonna be super awesome, it's gonna be super sexy. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, I got D-Raw as my home screen, or as my lock screen. Cool. We're back. We opened up the AirPods Pro and I have this bad little device right here. This thing is super cool. So if you're watching the video, I've had this for a while now and I can give you an honest review. You saw the unboxing video, you know what, all the pieces that come with it. But I'm gonna break it down for you. The pros and cons. Not in the sense that you've seen like other videos, but in how it applies to me. The original AirPods, I never had any problems with it. They fit in my ear perfectly, I could run with it, they didn't fall out, they were comfortable. Audio quality was a little suspect, but other than that, it worked perfectly fine as a device. Now these things, on the other hand, are a little bit different. The way you put them in and the way you use them is completely different from how you're trained to use the AirPods. And it takes a while for you to get used to it. I really like the tapping feature on the AirPods 1 and 2. On the third iteration, which is the Pros, you have to like squeeze it here in the bottom and it makes this like artificial clicking sound. And I kind of don't like that. I like the tapping a little bit better. It would be nice to just like hold to like put it into what do they call transparency mode. So what that means is that it just like turns on the mics on the device and then you're able to hear the sounds around you. It doesn't work perfectly in all situations, but in most times it does. So like I would say probably about like 80% of the time transparency mode works, but the other 10% really doesn't work that well. You have to hit a certain decibel for it to like pick up on the microphone. I had some coworkers who kind of speak really low, and so I wasn't able to hear them when I had the transparency mode. But like anybody else, when they talk normal, you can hear them. But low talkers doesn't really work. But the tip is pretty cool. But the problem with this though is that you have to like get the tip in right before you can do anything else. Because if it goes in too far, it's uncomfortable. If you barely put it in, you can hear a lot of sound. So it's just getting that size perfectly right inside your ears. The nice thing about the OG AirPods is that you just put it in and you're good to go. These ones, they take a little bit more finesse, and so you have to kind of like put it in your ear as such and then get it to a point where it feels good. And then there's talk about like, you know, they have vents on to release the pressure inside your ears. It does work on occasion, but sometimes it doesn't work, and so you can still feel that pressure. It's just depending on how you get this inside your ears perfectly. As for the sound quality of it, these things sound amazing. Well, I shouldn't say amazing. They sound really good. Everything is like pretty much like EQ'd to kind of how it should intended to be heard. It's got some bass. You can hear the mids, you can hear the highs, you can hear pretty much everything decently, but it's not in a sense where you can get like a full like range. So if you ever had anything that had like 7.1, it's not going to be that. I use a lot of gaming headsets, and so I always have mine tuned up to 7.1, and I'm used to that kind of sound where you get a really nice mix in your ears. These really don't do that. It's kind of like a more flat sound, not a surround sound. But you know, I prefer the surround sound. I prefer the 7.1. But these are really good. As like a device to wear, they're very comfortable. Once you get the fitting right, that's the only part that I would recommend, is that the getting into your ear and getting the fitting right is pretty much like half the battle. Once you be able to get in your ears, you're good to go. The little feedback works perfectly well. You can just hold it, turns on the music. Noise cancellation is pretty awesome. I enjoy just turning it on and going for a walk, because you just get, it tunes the world out, and then you just hear your music or whatever you're listening to while you're walking around. It's like you're in your own head. It's pretty sweet. And I've had used noise cancellation on other devices, especially with earphones like these. Then they work fairly well, but these are pretty good. I completely enjoy these noise cancellation. I think this is one of the better ones that you can get. And unless you're doing like an A/B comparison, I think this is perfectly fine. So in terms of like overall, this is a pretty cool device. They did a lot of cool little features that make it fun to use. Transparency mode is pretty cool, but you know, like I said, there's some issues with low talkers. Other than that, I would recommend these a lot. Are they better than the AirPods 2? I wouldn't be able to go off on a ledge and say yes. Some people are like, "Oh, it's the best ones ever. This is the best product." I mean, I personally think the AirPods 2 are pretty dang good. I had no issues with it. Yeah, the sound quality is not the best, but I mean, I'm used to just using like regular earphones, and so when it comes to like earphones, I don't really get like the high-end stuff. If you want to go high-end, you have to get like over-the-ear headphones, which are like, you know, that band over the top with the earmuffs. That's the type you need to get if you want to get high-end audio. But if you got something to put in your ears, man, the AirPods Pro or the AirPods 2 is pretty decent. But if you don't want to be a broke boy like me, then you got to get these AirPods Pro, because these are pretty good too. But I wouldn't say the additional $50 is worth it to upgrade. Luckily for me, I was able to get my own ones to PM. Now she rocks those ones, and I rock these new ones. But if I had the if I were to go back in time and only had the option to know that what I know now, I probably wouldn't upgrade to the Pros. I'd probably just keep the 2s. The 2s are pretty dope. Like I said, I never had any problem with it. It fit in my ear perfectly. I don't mind the sound because, you know, they're just like regular headphones, but just wireless. The best wireless you can get for an iPhone. And these are the same things too. You get better audio, you get noise cancellation, all these cool little new features. Just little gripes though. I like the tapping better than I like the press, but I'm used to the press now, but I still like the tapping better. It's just nice to just go tick tick and stop it. This time you have to go like hit it, and it's like, and if you pull it on too hard, you might pull the fit out a little bit. That's the only part of it. It's just you gotta get the fit in right, and other than that, these things are pretty sweet. So that's my unboxing video, and that's my review. If I were to give this a score, I'd probably give this an 8.7. I dig them. I think it's one of the better products that Apple has put out. If you like what you see, you better hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these cool, awesome videos, you better subscribe. And if you want to see PM ramble, just let me know in the comments. She can get on the camera and ramble for you. She can do like, what do you call it? Onomatopoeias and phonetic babbling. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that. Other than that, peace.